Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here, and today I have a video tutorial for you guys on how to create a dungeon mob XP farm. So this will work with a spider or skeleton dungeon. No spider dungeons, sorry. So again, it works with zombie and skeleton. So you're going to need glass, water. Well, you don't necessarily need glass, but if you want to make it look cool, go ahead and have glass. You're going to need some water buckets, some signs, and some cobblestone, and torches are optional. Now the first step is to go ahead and turn it on peaceful. Yes, guys, it's easier on peaceful, I'm not going to lie. You don't want mobs going everywhere. So with your mob spawner, now this one is a surface one just so it will look cooler. It works with ones underground too. So first step is to go ahead and dig all of this down to blocks. And there's a cave under this, so I will go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go ahead and do that and come back. Okay guys, when that is done, go ahead and make your water canals. Now what's going to happen is the zombies will spawn, fall into this water current, and be pushed. So the next step is to go ahead and dig out until the water stops. Pretty easy. So if the water stopped right here, which it looks like it is, go ahead and make sure there's no weird holes. Okay, so now that it stops here, go ahead and break this off. And as you can see here, now I can place a water canal here, and the zombies will, flow right here and be pushed over here. So yeah. After that's done, again, I'm just making it 3 high just for aesthetic purposes. Now I'll go ahead and dig it down again, just so you can get them far enough away from your mob spawner so that they will just keep spawning. Because if they're too close, they will not spawn because there's a spawn limit on dungeons. Okay guys, now the next step is kind of hard. Not really, but basically what you do is just make a 2-hole up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this. Sand's gonna fall on me, watch. Yep. This step will make more sense in a minute. Sorry. So, I mean, if you want to, you can go ahead and double this canal, which was a mistake that I didn't make. So I'm going to go ahead and double this and come back. And what I mean by doubling is just making it like this. So, yeah. Okay, guys, now that I've doubled it, I can go ahead and make my canal right. Just tore the door open. That was probably from a villager. So this next step is kind of tedious, yet at the same time it's not. So go ahead and place a sign here and a sign here. You're going to need a lot of signs, so be prepared for this. And actually, well, what's going to happen is they will basically float up using a sign ladder technique. So you're going to have to make a wall like this just because the water will start to float. So go ahead and add your signs here. And go ahead and add water here. Not water there, my bad. Let me think this over for a second. Okay, so I figured it out here. Go ahead and just place 2 signs on the side walls like this, and place your sign like this. Now, the next step is to go ahead and just create this pattern. So, sign, water, sign, water, and just do that all the way up to the top of the hole. Okay, guys, now once you get to the top of the hole, as you can see here, it is a ladder, so to speak. So, let me just explain the steps so far what we have. Now, if you do have it flowing like this, you want to make sure and fix that. That will cause some problems. So, basically, the mobs will spawn. As you can see, they get pushed. They will flow forward into here, and eventually they'll wander over here. And when they're in water, they always want to go up, so this will cause them to float upwards. And I will fix this in a second, but as you can see here, they did float up. So let me set the time to 0 here. Much better. So what you want to do now is go ahead and build them up to the height that where mobs drop, they will die. So, okay, so go ahead and build it up 25 blocks high. I know it has changed so many times in the past few months with all the updates that we will experiment a bit. So go ahead and add a glass ring around this thing. This is just so you can see your mobs. Go ahead and add water. And now, as far as I know, you cannot place signs on... Okay, never mind. I was proved wrong. You can place signs on glass. So basically, go ahead and build your tube up. 25 blocks. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Go ahead and build your tube up that high. Okay guys, so after a bit more testing, I figured out that the best height is 23 blocks. Go ahead and break it down too. Hopefully you didn't already do that, so you do not waste glass. Now the next step, sadly, is to go ahead and create that pattern. But again guys, this is probably the best one you can make, so complaining won't do anything. Well, it will, but okay. You guys get the point. Make this pattern up. Okay guys, so painfully I have finished this. So yeah, basically the next step is to go ahead and make it flow away from the mob spawner. So our mob spawner is over here, so let's make it flow over here. So go ahead and build a canal that's 8 long. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very easy to do. This is just so that the water does not flow all the way off right now. Let's go ahead and break this. And now the thing I like about this one is that you can make one that you can control if they drop or not, but I'm not going to do that in this tutorial. If you guys want to see that, I can just tell you guys how to do it. It's very easy. You just add pistons to this and basically make a little bit of a door. So yeah, basically that's it. If you do want to make this a bit more controlled, of course, you will have to level this out. So for me, this isn't going to cut it, so I want them to fall exactly in the space defined, so to speak. Like I don't want them falling in random spots. I want them falling right in this, so that basically when you kill the mob, it will give you XP. But if it falls and dies on its own, it will not drop XP, but it will drop its drop. And when you do kill it, you can get the special drops too. So this can be this can even be, you know, a iron farm if you think about it. Which I may actually add that in the title, iron farm. I don't know yet. So this tower should be about to the bottom now. Okay, so let me finish this. Okay guys, so I had to dig out a bit of sand, but I'm just finishing the tunnel here. And so go ahead and leave a little bit of a slot like this. And you can go and just add some, I'm just going to add some slabs. Oops, accidentally pressed the recording button there. Stopped it. Okay, let's go ahead and add your slabs. And your glass. This way you can hit them with their feet. So, yeah, the last step, go ahead and cover up your dungeon spawner. Place it on easy. And let's watch this puppy kick out some awesome mobs. Now this thing will get a lot of spawns, so don't think that it won't. So, let's go over here and watch it. Well, I can't watch it, but I can. I lied. So as you can see, the mobs, see? They're spawning. Go, yeah. Take out a torch. If you have a torch in here, but for filming's sake, I'm going to go ahead and add that torch back. Now, eventually, they will wander into this hole. So give them a second. Okay, guys. So, as you can see here, one did wander in the hole. And as you can see here, it's coming up. So, I'm going to go ahead and remove this torch, because now that I know that it works, I'm going to go ahead, come down here, and watch these things float up. Should be some more coming too. Yep, see one down there. And the thing is they won't die from this because, well, there's water. I'm gonna go ahead and make this one higher too. You don't want your zombies flowing out. Make sure you do that, guys. Oh, and also, see, I would have messed this up. Go ahead and add cobblestone above where they're falling. That way they do not die from sunlight. Because as you can see here, these zombies just died from sunlight. So that is another thing. If you're still watching, go ahead and make sure you add this to the top. And in the comments, go ahead and tell them you need this above where they're falling to. Because I want everybody to know that. And actually, go ahead and add it over the whole part. Because you do not want them dying of sunlight, guys. So please, tell everybody in the comment section. So they're just floating up here. And they will fall. And I can just hit them once. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself game mode 0 here. So I'm now in this. So some will die, some won't. But mainly they will not die. So I'm going to let a bunch of them spawn and then I'll come right back. Okay guys, so after a gruesomely 30 minutes, there appears to be a lot of mobs in here, some with shovels, which will drop shovels. So it is basically, you get some iron shovels. So let's go ahead and whack them, and as you can see here, they will die after 2 or 3 hits, or 1 hit. And see all this XP I'm getting? Yeah, quite nice. So you can just sit here and whack them. And what's even cooler is if you go ahead and grab an iron sword. So let me grab that. Okay, so just grabbed an iron sword here. So basically now when you hit them, they'll all die in 1 hit, which will wear down your durability, but doesn't really matter, especially when you're getting all of this free stuff. So as you can see here, I'm getting a lot of levels, so yeah. I hope you guys like the tutorial. It's very easy to do, not very complicated. And also you can go ahead and whack out the corners if you want to grab the mob drops. Kind of a bug in 1.4.2. But yeah, if you guys like the tutorial, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, tell me how it worked for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and show it off here, as I always do. So it's right here, it's done, it looks cool, looks good in the world. So yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, tell me what you thought of it. Go ahead and make one for yourself, they are really, really cool. So this is the NeoCubist signing off, and I'll see you guys in another tutorial. Bye.